Hello, and thank you for clicking on this video. This is a pick a card, and it's actually timeless. So the first deck is this one right here. There's a coin underneath it, but I do not want to reveal the numbers yet. The coins have numbers. This is the second deck, the third, and the fourth. So take a minute. I have the Queen of Cups candle burning here to bring intuition. So I've connected with the candle, and you guys can connect with the candle too, so that way you choose the right deck. If you have to, close your eyes, look away, and then look back. Alrighty, so we're going to start with deck number one. Hello, group number one. So group number one, you chose the chlorite crystal. It's good for cleansing negative energies. Any negative energies caused by resentment or anger or jealousy, it's good for cleansing those types of energies. So that is the crystal that you chose. Could be saying that you need to cleanse your home, cleanse your aura. Watch what you're consuming. The coin underneath it, it's an NA coin, but I chose to use these in this deck because I felt, I'm sorry, not in this deck, but in this reading because I felt called to. The number is 8, so just pay attention to the number. It's the number 8. It says 8 months, so something that you've been trying to manifest can be coming into fruition in 8 months from now. Or something significant could be happening 8 months from now. Alright guys, group number one. So the first card you got was the Hangman. Then you got the Tower on this side. Then you got 4 of Swords. See, there's fires in the back. He's exhausted. Then you got King of Swords and the Lovers. So you got 3 major arcana: Hangman, Tower, and 4 of Swords. Basically, overall, this is saying that you have been doing soul work. You've been doing soul work alone, and it's dark, and it's mentally exhausting. You're tired, you're exhausted, you probably feel like you haven't been seeing any results from it. This card is reminding you, this card right here is reminding you to make sure that you're following your intuition and not going against the grain. If something is pulling at you, then you need to do it. This card, the Lovers card, this is like the angels have left the lovers alone. They're by themselves. It's more calmer, and there's no sense of urgency. I think that for those of you who chose group number one, you probably are the kind of person who's like, oh, I need to get it done by this time. Oh, I'm not seeing it happen. It's been this long. Sense of urgency can really mentally exhaust you. So I think this card is kind of a reminder that once you lose that sense of urgency, everything will kind of fall into place. The Tower is when things fall apart to come together. And I think that the Tower came out next to the Hangman, which is like representing soul work, because you guys have probably been ignoring your intuition. So don't ignore your intuition. If you need help, ask for it. It might be tough for some of you guys because you're used to doing things alone. But mental exhaustion can kind of put a halt to the things that you're trying to manifest as well. Because, I mean, when you're mentally exhausted, you're not thinking straight. Your angels are telling you a way for you to get out of your mental exhaustion, to help put out some of those fires in the background. You need to find a creative outlet. If you already have a creative outlet, this is something that you need to pay more attention. Not pay more attention to because that sounds so serious. This is something that you need to have more fun with. Let it be a way for you to escape all of the soul work. For some of you, your creative outlet can be soul work. Try to have more fun with it. Okay, so that's that. And then the next card is financial discipline. That could be something that's playing a part in the mental exhaustion, something that's like been confusing you guys or making you feel isolated. Maybe you've been isolating yourself because you don't have money to go out. I'm just going to read from the book. You are constantly surrounded by opportunities to attract abundance. However, you must follow up with action if you wish to see results. Setting the intention to be financially secure and then taking appropriate steps, such as putting little money to the side, is what it said. Putting enough to the side, it's enough to shift your vibration toward the outcome you desire. Perhaps you've been spending money on your unnecessary things rather than saving up for your dream, your creative outlet, which could be something that some of you might be considering as a career. Whatever the case may be, you're being encouraged to adopt an attitude of abundance instead of this like exhaustion every time you spend money or something like that. So an affirmation that you guys can say: the universe is abundant and I am financially stable and secure. That is something that you guys can say. And then the last card that I pulled for you guys is a self-care card to help you out with this exhaustion and the hard soul work that you guys have been putting in. Meditate, which makes perfect sense, to help kind of bring things into better perspective, or bring clarity to some of you guys. Meditating is good to connect with your spirit guides as well. So meditating. He's upset. He needs to meditate. Okay, so that is you guys' reading. Thank you so much. All right, if you guys chose deck number 2, you chose the Moonstone. It's good for success, good fortune, inner strength, inner growth, all that good stuff, intuition. Yes, yes, ma'am. And then the coin underneath it says 11. Yep, it says 11. You could be seeing 1111 a lot, which is kind of like activation sign, activation number. Or you were manifesting something 11 months ago and it's close to coming into fruition. Or something can be some kind of a significant change in 11 months from now. So that's what that coin is for. This is a special guest, baby, because he won't let me put him down. So just, you know, he'll be quiet. So he won't be a distraction, I promise. Okay, first card that you guys got was the Sun. Okay. Which is interesting that the first card you guys got this is the Sun, and then you have the Moon crystal. So this deck is it doesn't do reverses. It's just like this side and that side. So both sides are positive, but this side just means that your doubts and your fears are justified. It could be that you're going back and forth within your mental body and emotional body. You're doubting yourself basically about what's coming to you. And that's the only difference between this side and that side. So you're doubting yourself. The Two of Swords came out next to that, which is basically saying that it's probably good for you to do some meditation, or something that's that can help you with your contemplating. With your contemplating, you're going back and forth between what you want and what you don't want. You're going back and forth between whether you believe in yourself or not, I feel. But this Sun's card's like, you got it. So what are you doubting yourself for? Okay, next card. So the Ace of Wands is telling you that you're being gifted a lot of energy, so you can start. This would be the perfect time to start a new project. You're being given the strength. You're being given the strength to go through with it. If you were to reach out to people to work with them, they will be willing to work with you, or people are going to be seeking you out to work with you. Yeah. So seize the opportunity, okay? And you're just going to be getting really inspired. It could be that Pisces new moon that we just had. I'm not sure when you guys will be watching this, but maybe it's having to do something with whatever moon phase is happening right now, or whatever full moon or new moon is coming up. If there is one, you should do a meditation. I feel like there should be a meditation. See, there's a moon. And I think during a full moon or new moon would be a good time to do a meditation, because it could give you this inspiration or some downloads from your spirit guides to help you start a new project. Okay. And then we have 3 cups. This card is telling you to celebrate whatever it is that you were trying to bring into fruition, because because it's basically yours. It's basically yours, okay? And celebrating is a form of gratitude, and when you're grateful, more things come to you, more people, more opportunities come to you. So instead of doubting yourself and going back and forth, then you need to celebrate what is already yours, okay? Lastly, we have for tarot, we have the 7 of Wands. Okay, this is saying there is a slight elevation in status. Whatever you're trying to go after, it's gonna happen, okay? I'm not sure when, maybe in 11 months. Maybe you were trying to bring it, maybe it's gonna be the 11th of the month. I'm not sure, okay? But the 11 is significant, so pay attention to that. Maybe it's gonna be at 11 o'clock that you get a text that says something that's going to be elevating your status, that's having to do with whatever project you're starting, okay? But this is, it's a step up, okay? There is still a lot for you to do, but something is happening to where you are getting kind of like a boost. This is the same thing as the Ace of Wands is saying. There's a boost that's going to be happening for you. And it's going to feed your ambition, okay? So that's Seven of Wands energy. So let's move on from tarot to the numerology. 96 for forgiveness and number 16 for rebirth. 9 and 6, 15, 1, 5, 6, 6, 7, 6, 7 progression. Sorry, I'm really quick with it, but I feel like this is more forgiving yourself. Maybe you're doubting yourself because you failed in the past, but or you made mistakes from an opportunity that you were given and you messed it up. I don't know, but I feel like this is more forgiving yourself rather than forgive others. If this is about forgiving others, you would have seen this card and been like, oh, okay, I need to forgive so-and-so. Maybe that could be blocking you in some way of believing in yourself. Maybe they made you doubt yourself. You need to forgive them and let it go, because the sun is coming out for you, baby, whether or not they believe it or not. Because next up, you have freaking rebirth. Oh my gosh, okay. This definitely has to do with the full moon or a new moon coming around whenever you're going to be seeing this video, because you have rebirth and you had a huge moon in your in the Two of Swords. You need to do a meditation during the moon, during the full moon or new moon, or take a spiritual bath to like cleanse yourself or something. Because there's like a rebirth, there's like a surge of energy that's trying to come with you, trying to get to you. There's just like all this newness that's trying to get to you, this new beginning that's trying to happen for you, and you just need to basically just believe in it. That's literally all it's gonna take, is for you to believe that it's gonna happen. I mean, it's gonna happen whether you believe it or not, but you would just gain so much more from it if you just were to believe, and all these great things are coming to you. Okay, just believe in yourself. Just believe. Okay. Lastly, we have self-care card. Okay. What was I saying earlier about being grateful? Write a gratitude list. Okay. What was I saying about being grateful earlier? Okay. Celebrating is, in a way, being grateful. So you can celebrate, and I think to double the whammy, okay, double the effect, go ahead and write yourself a gratitude list. Write yourself that you're grateful for the things that you were trying to bring into fruition, as if they were already here. Because they are already here. You may not have them physically yet, but they are already here. It's on your way to you. All the cards are saying that this is nothing bad. Like, this is all good. This entire reading is saying that you are going to get whatever it is that you were going after, okay? You just need to know that yourself. Spirit knows it. The universe knows it. You just don't know it yet. For some reason, you don't believe in it. But it's here for you. It's definitely having to do with something with the moon. Maybe if you did a ritual, okay, or something, and it's coming into fruition for you, or maybe you need to connect with the moon and do ritual too, so you can maybe get rid of those energies or those thoughts that are telling you that you aren't gonna get it. So writing a gratitude list is something that you can do as a little self-care, also to remind you of all the great things that you already have. So that is your reading group number 2. I am excited for you guys. I don't know what the heck is going on, what you guys are trying to do, but all I know is that it's coming, and it's going to be awesome, and you guys are going to be really happy. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. See you next time. All right, group number 3. You guys picked this crystal. I'm not sure what it's called. Okay, but it's, I remember that the point of it is for focusing, so you guys could be focusing on something. Unlike this camera, you guys are focusing on something. I'm not sure what it is, but you're super focused. And for me, blue was a determined color, so I know that you guys are super focused. You could be Capricorns. Okay, the number that you got was 6 months to be exact. There could be something manifesting in 6 months. Or you guys were trying to manifest something 6 months ago and it's starting to actually come into fruition. Or there could be a major change in your life happening in 6 months, all right? Okay, so let's go ahead and start off with tarot. You guys got first card out, Ace of Pentacles, okay? Whatever you guys are trying to bring to fruition, it's happening. You are on the right path. Keep on mother going, okay? Ace of freaking Pentacles was the first card. It jumped out, like, for you guys, so that's that. Probably having to do something with, I mean, most people are trying to manifest with what anyway? Money, right? So, or something from, like, Earth. Or something from Earth, or some kind of physical thing. A pentacle isn't always money. Okay, then you got Ace of Cups. Okay, 2 aces. Then you got Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups. Whoa, you guys are okay. In the world, what in the world? Bro, you guys have got some good stuff going on. Like, okay. I see you, group number 3. I wasn't going to go over Ace of Pentacles because it's like literally, it's Ace of Pentacles. Like, what can you say about it? You know what it is. You know what it is. Okay, so, good fortune. It's a yes. Whatever is going on. Yes is yes, okay? It's especially about money, career, and material possessions. And earthly concerns, okay? Whatever you start now will grow rapidly and may prosper beyond your wildest hopes. I'm reading it from the book. Yes, I am. But this is saying yes. If you had a question, yes. Whatever you're going after, yes. That relationship, yes. I don't think it's about a relationship, but that could possibly be it. So whatever it is that you are focusing on, it is a yes. So make sure you are focusing on great things because there is energy around you that is willing to say yes. So make sure that you are saying yes. Okay. Alright, so then the next card is, oh, I'm sorry, I said Ace of Cups. It's cup, but in the book it's Ace of Chalices. But I'm saying Ace Cups. Ace Cups, okay? So it's on this side. Came out on this side. This card is still positive, bringing its gifts of love and beauty. The presence of the prince, though. But there's a prince in this card, okay? You can kind of see it. And he in the background, he's chilling on a horse staring at the statue. Okay, it says beware of illusions and don't promise too much too soon. So yes, you have a lot going for you, and you might be one of those people like I kind of do. When I know something good is coming from me, I want to share with everybody. But this card is basically saying try not to overshare. Whatever is coming your way is for you. So don't overshare. Not saying don't ever share, but just don't overshare because that is a thing. So don't overshare whatever good fortune is coming your way, and also beware of illusions. So don't promise anything too soon because you don't know, you could not know the full circumstances of that situation or that person in order to, for you. It's just saying don't promise anything too soon because you probably don't know the full scope of what it is or why you shouldn't, but just don't promise anything too soon, okay? So this card is mentioning going into yourself. Okay, you might be a little bit self-conscious because things that you are into, other people might mock, maybe your friends. And then that brings me back to this card. Maybe this card is saying don't be so quick to give what you receive to your friends because they might not be your real friends. Because they might not be your real friends. And this card is encouraging you to understand yourself more, and that will bring you about friends who are understanding, who are more understanding, and bring out the best qualities in you. So I think that the illusion card was about friendships. Don't be so quick to share what's going on with your manifestations with your friends because they might not be your friends. That message could be only for a few of you. If that friendship message wasn't for you, then this card is basically just saying that you should tap into your magic and tap into yourself as well. Not like that nasty. Okay. Your inner self is calling to you. Just go within. I feel like every group got the message to meditate, but I mean meditating is good for people in general, so that's probably why. Okay, so this is Queen of Cups, basically, but it's Queen of Chalice, okay? So she's not giving, okay? She's not receiving. She is, this is the cup that feeds her psychic gifts. So, again, this card is telling you to tap into your magic, okay? This cup is for her, like I said, it's for her spirit. She's feeding it. She's feeding herself. So, if you're thinking about giving away some stuff that you're receiving, don't do it. I think this is the final message that's saying, hey, like, don't give away whatever you're receiving. It's supposed to be for you. I know I said earlier that you should, I mean, maybe share or find a balance, but yeah, this card is like, don't share. It's for you. Your magic is for you. Your energy is for you. Keep some things to yourself. You don't have to like hide all your secrets and stuff like that and be secretive and private and hide in the closet. But I just think that this card coming out next to the card that's saying tap into yourself and illusions, definitely some things that you need to keep to yourself, especially when it's coming to like some maybe your taxes. Don't tell nobody about it. That could be it. Don't tell no one about how much taxes you're getting. But yeah, ultimately, she's feeding herself, okay? So I think that this is a time that you're supposed to be focusing on feeding you, because if you don't feed you, how you gonna feed anybody else? Exactly. Feed yourself. Feed your spirit. Tap into your magic. Okay, so this card is reminding you that everything is happening the way it is supposed to happen, so trust the process. I think this is also telling you that you need to pat yourself on the back for completing cycles, for your achievements. Acknowledge them. Everything isn't going to happen all at once, boom, bukat, like you got it. That's not how it's going to happen. It happens in cycles. So when you meet a small milestone, then you need to acknowledge that and celebrate and congratulate yourself on how far you came. When you get exhausted, it's not for no reason. It's your body, your mental, your spirit telling you to take a break. So you guys have been doing good with whatever this Ace of Pentacles is about. I know that the majority of the reading was basically about like people around you and you know, giving and receiving and your spirit. But whatever it is ultimately that this is about, like whatever you're trying to manifest that I was mentioning in the beginning, this card is saying it's happening in milestones. So remember that and acknowledge it and congratulate yourself when you reach whatever milestones that you have for yourself. All right, let's move to the other cards. You guys got 2 self cards. You're the only group that got 2 self-care cards. And then you got 2 numerology, just like everybody else. All right, they're both purple though. 27, spiritual partnership. 67, physical activity. Okay, so maybe the goal that you were trying to reach has something to do with your body. If so, then I think that this card is saying take care of your spirit as well. Or to watch as you're eating. Make sure you're only eating like good food and don't overindulge, because it's just like you're feeding yourself. So if it's about physical activity, add it to whatever you're eating to get their body is combine physical activity and what you're eating. That makes sense. Okay. Sorry, sometimes I have 67, 6 and 7 is 15, 1 and 5 is 6 progression. So whatever it is having to do with if it's about like your body, if it's about your body, if it's about your body, then you're manifesting it, you're making progress, okay? It might not feel like it, but you are making progress. Push forward. Okay? And then there's spiritual partnership. Magic for you guys came out twice. I think that you guys need to partner with your spiritual guides. If if you already are connected to your spiritual guides, get even more close to them, okay? Spiritual partnership. Let's actually look into the book to see. This will also be that a relationship is coming towards you, but it's not a romantic, it's spiritual. You guys are probably from the same starseed family, from the same what's it called? Palladian. You guys know what I'm talking about. Pleiades family. You guys are probably from the same family, and you're probably gonna meet somebody, a real friend, okay? Not the friend from the illusion who's trying to take from you, or the friend who makes fun of you for you being into magic. No, a real friend who understands spirituality. Okay, let's look into spiritual partnership number 27, which is a 9, which is completion. Okay, spiritual partnership. Let's look into it. See, before that, it's love partnership, but you got spiritual partnership. This card indicates a time when a significant spiritual relationship is about to be forged. Perhaps it comes in the form of a friendship between like-minded souls on a similar journey toward enlightenment, or maybe it's a master discipline relationship where it is important individual enters your life. Where an important individual enters your life. Okay, somebody important, a teacher, is about to enter your life, or somebody who is like-minded like you. Okay, an affirmation that you can say for this is through a sacred spiritual relationship, I deepen my connection to source. So whatever you are meeting is going to bring you closer to the divine, closer to source, closer to your inner self. I feel like you guys are on a spiritual path, but you're also trying to manifest something physical, whether that be something with your body, like losing weight or gaining weight, or a house or something like that. So it's coming for you, but I think that the connections that you have are very important. You need to look at your friends, because some of them aren't your real friends, or they could be real friends of yours, but they just aren't on the same level as you. And it doesn't mean that you have to not talk to them anymore, but I think that you should expand your friendships, because who you hang out around does affect your energy, and it does affect to some extent what goals are you gonna go after. If they don't go after goals and just sit on the couch smoking weed all day, and nothing wrong with smoking weed, bless, but I think that it is important to look at your friends, basically. I'm not even going to tell you not to be friends with nobody, because that's messed up, but definitely look at your friends. Who you surround yourself with is important, okay? So, flow like water, connect with the earth. Maybe, that's my son. Maybe you guys are going to meet somebody who is a earth sign or a water sign. I feel like that's probably what this is about. Or, this is a self-care deck, so it's saying that you should actually connect with the earth, flow like the water. Go with the flow. Go swimming. Probably not now because it's cold. But maybe you guys are going to meet somebody near the water or near earth. But I think this is saying it's going to be an earth sign or water sign. Or whoever you need to get rid of or cut your time down with is an earth sign or a water sign. Okay. If you are a water sign, connect with water. If you are an earth sign, connect with earth. So that is you guys' reading. Yeah, this was a lot. I feel like this is the longest reading. I feel like. I mean, I know it wasn't that long for you guys. It's gonna be edited, but it took me a minute to get this message out. And I think that it was because Spirit wanted me to get it out. Get it out, okay? Let me look at these numbers: 13 and 24, 24, 27. Let me see. I'm trying to see if there's any other messages for you guys. Nope. Okay, so there you go. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good week, guys. Group number 4, you guys chose this green stone. Okay, I do not remember what it is called, but I know that it is for healing. It is a healing stone, and it's also good for anxiety. So you could have anxiety, or you could be anxious about something, or you could be going through a period of healing or needing to take time to heal. That is why you chose this. Could be, or just because green money is probably what you were thinking as well. And then you got 10. Ayo, 10. Okay, so 10 is completion. 10 is, for me, I feel like success. The color of green is, I feel like it's health, and it is abundance as well. So something could be manifesting for you in 10 months, 10 days, on the 10th. Okay, you could have been manifesting something on the 10th or 10 months ago. Or 10 could be a significant number for you. Look for the number 10. You could be seeing 10, 10. So those are all things that could be happening, okay? So first we're going to look at your tarot cards. This side is saying that you need to pay attention to your intuition more. Maybe you need to connect with the moon. We just had a full moon in Pisces. I did say that already, okay. Oh, and then look at this card. There's like a red dog and a white dog, and there's a crab. So you could be a Cancer. You could be a Cancer, or Cancer moon, literally. So this is saying to connect with your intuition. And then it's interesting. This next card, the book definition, is saying to let go and connect with your animal instincts to feel alive. And there's literally dogs. What animal is more free than a dog? They just do their own thing. So I think these two cards together are saying that you need to just kind of like let go and live. I'm sorry. You kind of just need to like let go and kind of just go with what's happening, and maybe not think about it too much, and just go with the feelings. Pay more attention to how you're feeling over your logic. Yeah, go with your emotions over your logic more often. This card is just saying that you need to just kind of celebrate. And then this card here, the Chariot. So these two cards together make more sense rather than separate. These two cards together are basically saying that you are in a place of freedom, but you haven't really been. You are free to be wild and yourself and just live, but you have, for some reason, you're holding back. I'm not sure what that's about. It could be your logical side, because Queen of Swords came out, and this is an Aries. Aries are very logical, so again, that logical over emotion is coming out. You are in a place where you can be free, where you can be yourself, where you can live life the way that you want to, where you can really feel into life. I'm not even sure if that makes sense, but I'm just feeling like group number 4, you need to get more in tune with your feelings, connect with the moon, and just live life freely. You're not living life freely enough. I knew that you guys are going to need to get an oracle card pulled. I'm going to need some clarity, because I'm trying to connect what these cards are saying to the number 10. Yeah, you guys have completed whatever it is you were trying to get to. You guys are trying to get somewhere, and I don't think that you realize that you're literally where you were trying to get to. You're there already. Maybe the fact that you don't really have as much to do, and you aren't under stress, it stresses you out. For some of you, you have to stay busy, but you're at a place of like where you have more time on your hands, that it's making you anxious, because you're used to just always being on the go and always having something to do or somebody to answer to. But that's not where you are anymore. You're in a place of so much more freedom and happiness, but for some reason you're restricting yourself and not allowing yourself to feel where you are. You're too much in your head. So let's go ahead and pull some numerology cards. Everybody got numerology cards and self-care cards, but for you guys, I'm gonna pull another card from a different deck as well. Okay, relationship change, 56, 5 and 6. What is that? 14? Oh, I'm sorry, that's 11. Oh, from 10 to 11. So 5 and 6, relationship change. Okay, so maybe the relationship change is allowing you guys broke up with somebody or something, or there was some kind of relationship change, and you guys have more freedom, and you guys wanted that freedom, but for some reason now you're like, oh wait, this isn't really what I wanted to do. So that could be that could be what's going on. You thought you wanted the freedom from that person, but then you're like, wait, I didn't really want this freedom. Relationships, or the relationship change could mean some kind of a change. It could be a change in any kind of relationship. It doesn't have to be boyfriend, girlfriend, 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 boyfriend, boyfriend, whatever relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic. I don't know why I made it so long. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but there was a relationship change that gave you guys more freedom. Or a relationship change will give you freedom. This entire reading could mean the complete in and out or backwards meaning, which is that a relationship change will give you more freedom if you change the relationship. Okay. Or it can mean that you need to get more intuitive with your into your intuition to change the relationship around. It can mean either of those things. Different messages for different people who would click on this reading. In the next numerology, 6 and 1, 7, self-love. 7, which is the 6 and 1, would be to deeper knowing, a deeper understanding. So I think the relationship status has changed to single, and that you guys have the freedom to go within yourself, and you're not sure what to do with that freedom. Maybe you haven't been single for a long time, but that relationship status has changed to single, and you need to focus on self-love. You need to get more in tune with yourself. You need to get more in tune with your freedom and realize that you are now by yourself, and that's the greatest thing that could have happened right now. You needed that. If you were not in a relationship, this could mean that you just have more time to focus on you now. I'm not sure what exactly happened, but you are in a place where you literally wanted to be at, and for some reason, it's blocking your self-love. You're not really getting into your self-love like you said you were going to get into yourself. Or that sounded so wrong. You are not in a place of self-love, and you could be focusing on someone else too much, and that relationship needs to change to more self-love. Or this is saying basically to change the relationship you have with yourself. Give yourself some more love. This is basically what that's saying. So it can mean any of those things, guys. It can mean any of those thingies. Self-care. And then the card you guys have for self-care, you guys have aromatherapy. There's so many out there. I am not going to name them all. A quick Google search will do. But what she has in here is some vanilla, some peppermint, and I'm pretty sure some like lemongrass, and lavender. Those are a few. Lavender is good for relaxation. Lemon is good for focus. Vanilla, I'm not sure what she's using vanilla for. But peppermint is like focus as well. And also it can like help with headaches. So look into aromatherapy. That could be a way that you can get more into self-love. Is aromatherapy. You can use aromatherapy on a full moon or a new moon to get more into there's are definitely some aromas out there, some oils that will help you with your intuition. I don't remember which ones there are, but there are so many of them. There's so many herbs that you can just play with and make your own oil. You don't have to buy the ready bought ones, but aromatherapy I think will help you get more in tune with yourself. Whether this was about a relationship or not, when it came down to it, I feel like it's all about you as well. You have freedom now, and you need to connect with yourself. All right, I'm going to pull from the Starseed deck for you guys. The shuffling might be a little bit off because my baby's in my hand. You guys can't see. You can see his tiny little hand. And hear his tiny little cries. But, okay. What does group number 4 need to know? That one was trying to come out. Your life is a canvas. See? Freedom. This is what I'm talking about. You guys have so much freedom and maybe you just don't know what to do with it. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Let's look more into it. Let's look at the meaning, because each of these have like long meanings. So I'm going to read them. You're the artist of your life, and your life is a canvas. Take responsibility for your ability to create. Earth is known as a planet of manifestation. Your present moment is based on your past thoughts and beliefs. Your current thoughts determine your future. What kind of life do you want to create for the future? You have freedom to create whatever life you want. Reconnect with your manifestation power. What did I say? Intuition in the moon. Intuition in the moon. Reconnect. Reconnect with your manifesting power, and align your thoughts and feelings and actions with the vibration that matches them. It's never too late to start. This card is inviting you to see your entire life as a canvas. Okay, you get the point. You have freedom to create the life that you want, so do it. Okay, do that. Do that stuff. All right, thank you so much, group number 4. He's having a little tantrum, so I gotta go. You guys gotta go too. You guys gotta go work on that self-love. All right, bye guys.